thanks for joining me today. I want to try out the Real Techniques Go Multitask Brush. This is regularly $9.99. At the time I am filming, it is on sale for $7.99. Don't know how long that will last, but let's give it a go and see how this works. And I thought that I would compare it to Tati Blendiful, since I've been using that quite a bit, and see how it compares to that. So let's get started. So my eyes are done using the Makeup Revolution, this cute little guy. If you want to see how I created this look, that video, I will link that up above and down below. But let's get to trying these brushes. So it comes in this cute little pouch, and the idea is that you can do this, take it to go, and it says multitask face and then multitask cheek. I'm going to use Makeup Revolution. This is the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation in F2. And I like how this covers, but I will say that this foundation, I don't know if the Hydrate one does it. It does smell a little bit like paint almost when you first apply it and when you take it out. But as soon as you blend it into your face, you don't smell it anymore. Okay, so that's going on pretty nice. Yeah, it's giving good coverage and not needing, it covered quite a bit of area. So let's see, I just need to do forehead. And it's very soft, easy to swipe out. Yeah. Okay, I like how it covers, quick, easy. If I use Tati Blendiful on one side, I have quite a few videos on this. I will link those down below. Just a little bit more. A little bit more coverage by the nose. So here's how it looks before. Usually after I'm done with my foundation, I spray the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist, but let's see how it looks before I do that. I feel like they are really, really close. I don't even know if I can really tell a difference. I got a little bit more coverage on the Tati side, like around my nose area. So just like right in there. No, I probably got too much. So yeah, I think it was really, really close. I say that they were a tie between these two. Let me know if you can tell a difference. Again, this has the Real Techniques and this is the Tati Blendiful. I'll try to get as close. I need, when I reach a certain milestone, I'm thinking maybe when I reach 2,000 subs, then maybe I will be able to justify to myself of buying a camera. Right now I film on my iPhone, but I'm thinking, yeah, maybe around 2,000. But then I'll be able to get even closer. But for right now, I'll try to do the best I can. But I think they're really, really close. I actually think that maybe the brush, I mean, you watched me do it, but I think that the brush actually might have been a little bit quicker than the Tati to get the full face done. So now let me spray e.l.f. I just, like I said, I have dry skin, so that really helps. So I got a bit much on there. I'm gonna go in with that same brush, see how this works. Since it's supposed to be a multi-face brush. Actually, I'm testing out concealers for a future video. So I'm testing out the Fast Base, Revolution Fast Base, and the Instant Age Rewind, because I feel like they're both kind of a similar formula and both have the sponge. So just trying to test them and see how they're different, how they're the same. Brush, I feel like you can use it for concealer too, and a lot of times like I get a white, you know, kind of right here around concealer, and then I have to go back in with powder or foundation to kind of buff it out, but I don't feel like I even need to do that. So I really actually like this brush for concealer, which is surprising because usually I use a lot smaller brush, but maybe I need to be using a bigger brush. Okay, so I use the e.l.f. Cream Contour Kit, and we're gonna go in with this color, and I put more of the foundation more on the top side of it, so I'm gonna put it on here and see how that goes. Okay. And let's just do a comparison with the Tati. I didn't plan on doing that, but I think it's a good idea. So you can definitely, get more of a sharp, that kind of went crooked, but more of a sharp line with the Tati Blendiful. Up here. Okay, so this is with Tati, this is with the brush. So then if we blend it out, it's not moving my foundation or anything. Over here. Okay, I can already tell I like this brush better to blend out the bronzer. Let's see. It just definitely seems easier to blend it out. So I would say if you had both of these tools to get more of that sharp line, if you wanted it, I would use the Tati Blendiful and then buff it out with the brush. But if you don't have either one and you're looking to figure out, I actually like the brush. I feel like you can't get a sharp line necessarily, but I feel like it blended easier. So if you, especially if you're a beginner contouring, I mean, like this works fine. It just takes a little bit longer, it seems like, to blend it out. To blush, this is the Revolution Cream Blush Palette. So I'm gonna go in with this color over here and dab it on first, and then see what happens if I blend it out. Whoa. Okay, that's quite a bit of blush. You might have to really go light-handed with that one. Let's try the Tati Blendiful. I always forget, cream blush, really, just have to put a little tiny bit on. Whoa, okay, I think I got way too much on. Okay, so if you're gonna use this with cream blush, very, very, very light-handed. The same thing goes with the Tati, but I feel like it didn't pick up quite as much necessarily as the brush, so I didn't have to blend it out as easy. So I feel like with cream blushes, maybe the Tati Beauty, I like that a little bit better, because I feel like this one you have to be really careful because it just picks up so much. This is Bare Essentials Mineral Veil. I mean, it's supposed to be that this is like on the go, so I'll just do a quick, I have that color switch brush cleaner that was in the Fab Fit Fun. Just do that real quick, and then we will try, see what that looks like. The next look I do, I think I'm gonna try this little one for eyeshadow, because I feel like it says cheek, but I feel like that might be a nice one for eyeshadow. We will try that out. So it goes on nice. Doesn't like make it look, you know, too powdery or anything like that. Try the Tati. And again, I think both sides are really close with that, so I think that that one just comes down to personal preference of if you like to kind of pat your powder on or more like swirl it on. For highlighter, this is the Revolution Ultra Strobe Stick, and this is So I haven't quite decluttered too much, but I pre-decluttered. So what I've been doing is if I come across something that I think I want to declutter that I'm not 100% sure, I'm putting it in a separate bucket, and then I'm trying to work my way through them, test them, try them out, and see, like, do I want to declutter it or do I want to put it back into the collection? So this one is one that I wanted to kind of see. So I would assume that you could use the cheek one, but yeah, then you got to make sure you clean it real well, which I guess if you have these, one of these, it's good. But otherwise, since this is supposed to be kind of like on the go, I guess you could do one side blush and one side highlight maybe, but I don't know. Okay, let's see. I want to see what this looks like first. Okay. I like to use the Baby Blendiful for highlighter. Let me see if it's the highlighter or if it's that brush. I think it's the highlighter. I'm not really liking this one, so I think that I'll actually declutter that one. So let me get a different highlighter. We'll try OFA Rodeo Drive. I know that that one looks good. Oh yeah, okay. So you definitely with this brush go light-handed on everything. Ooh, we're shining. Shining there too. Let's buff this out. I'm using the other side. I put the highlight on this side of the brush, but I'm using the other side to kind of try to buff it out. Pretty similar. I'd say that, yeah, they're pretty similar. The brush, you kind of have to work a little bit more at blending it out and not just getting one, you know, kind of streak. Where the Tati is a little bit easier to kind of blend out with it. So I think it just kind of depends what you're looking for, but as far as how much product you're using or anything, they're very similar to each other. I finished my hair, put on some lipstick, and then we will talk in more detail about this brush. I definitely like it. I think that it was very quick to put on foundation and everything went on good. I really like it for the concealer. For the cheek one, I'm not sure. I'm a little on the fence about this because you have to go so light-handed and I'm kind of a heavy-handed person. So I think that for me, it'll take some adjustment to not get too much on my cheek. But like I said, I really want to try it for eyes because I think it might be good for that. So that'll be in an upcoming video. But yeah, I like it. So I think right now it's on sale for $7.99. I don't know how long that will last. That's at the time of filming. But even for $9.99, I think that it's good. I like the little cute pouch. I don't think I'll store it in here, but it's cute. And I think that I will keep this and then just, I don't really travel that much. And obviously right now nobody's traveling, but I think that, you know, it'd be cute to put some like ColourPop or single eyeshadows on it if you are going somewhere. I mean, you could store the brush in there, but, and, you know, definitely make sure if you're washing it that you dry it before you put it back together. But I think it's a cute idea. I like it. I like how small it is, which I didn't think that I'd like a face brush this small, but I really liked it. So yeah, I'm on the fence with the little baby one, but I really like how this and the shape of it and dense. So I like it. I'm happy I got it, and I will definitely continue to use it. You know, like I mentioned throughout the video, there was some things that I liked the Blendiful better, some things I like the brush, but I definitely will use it in my rotation of brushes that I'm using. So let me know down below what you think. Do you like the idea of this? And I'd love to know, did anyone else have those markers? I don't know if they still sell them, but where you could stack the markers on top of each other. This is completely what it reminds me of. If I can find a picture, I'll insert it, but that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, now I need to get, I think I have some other Real Technique brushes that I need to compare. So I'm curious because if they all feel like this, that's pretty nice. Right now, my favorite brushes are e.l.f. and It Cosmetics for Alt brushes, but we'll have to see Real Techniques. So thanks for watching. I would love to know your thoughts, and I'll talk to you later. Everybody stay safe.